taking this ladybug as a sign of good luck. I am gonna get ready right now. It's still a little early, but I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to like write everything down. So today I have an interview. Oh my gosh, really exciting. The universe is universing because this whole entire job search has been very stressful and very a roller coaster of up and down. Like, I can totally do it. I'm gonna apply to, I don't think I can do this, and what am I even doing? Maybe I should back down and find something a little bit less of, I guess. So a lot of that, and a lot of like being in my comfort zone, and then knowing that I have to be out of my comfort zone. So let me get concealer because I don't wanna. So I was just thinking to myself, like, you know, maybe it's just, you know, and maybe it's me. Maybe I do need to pursue something in a more, that will help advance me more, and I don't want to do it, but like it was leaning towards like, well, those are your only options left. So yeah, I just felt discouraged. I felt like I couldn't find anything that seemed pushing the boundaries enough, but also like something that I can do, that I know I can do, or that anyone could do, really. But then also because I realized that I need to be in a environment that I feel like I can stay in for a long time, instead of like have too much time where I'm wondering like, what am I doing here? Because when I have too much time of what am I doing here, then my emotions and thoughts and feelings get to the best of me, and I need to be in a space where it is, I don't want to say chaotic, but I don't know, like I want to say productive, but anything you do is productive. But I don't know, like I'm a chill person, but I also need things to be happening to make me feel like we're here, and I don't have time to just wander off into nowhere land. So yeah, if that makes any sense. Anyways, let me put this. Yeah, so I was getting tired, and I was like, I need something to happen because I'm impatient, and like I get crazy when things don't happen, and I just really am like, I gotta make things happen. And that's probably why I'm like back on the YouTube, because nothing's happening, so I'm gonna make things happen. So yeah, but I also like miss doing this too. Like it fills that creative void of like connection, even though it's not really that creative, but it's kind of like everyday life and its simplicities, and then there's like the human being that's so complex. What the heck am I saying? What am I saying? I forget. Anyways, so the new week has come, and I was like, you know, done. I was like, you know what? It doesn't hurt to take a break, because I have been applying, I have been trying. I'm not gonna be like, I tried once and then I'll leave it. Like, it's whatever. Like, I've been persistent. and nothing's been happening. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna take a break. Also, like, all the stuff that's happening and all the stress has been giving me a headache. So, okay, I'm gonna do this facing this way. So, I was like, universe, I'm leaving it up to you, girl. I know that you're gonna help me. I know that I can be a little bit dense and controlling sometimes. But if you can help a girl out, like, I'm applying to all these jobs and I'm not really seeing anything that I feel like would fit and help me stay. So yeah, if you could find a job that I could totally do, that is within the city, that is good and high paying. Well, anything is high paying at this point. Well, not high paying, but better than before from my last jobs. And I was like, I'm gonna try my best to not think about it, to not worry about it. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. I trust you. I've done enough work. I have a headache. Let me go shower. And, you know, I'm gonna try not to worry, and I'm gonna try to let go of control. And then lo and behold, right after that shower, my sister finds a job opportunity that is very fitting. And I was like, oh my God, like literally, I asked the universe, and the universe said, here you go. She said, and I shall deliver. Oh. I have 2 lines. And I was like shook, because I was like, okay, things are moving along great. And then even crazier, I applied and everything, and I was like, okay, we can do this. This is happening. And I know I said that I wasn't going to apply to anything this week, but like, this is something, so let me get on it before I miss my chance. And I did that. And then the next day, as I'm waking up, in my head, I'm like stirring myself awake, and obviously I'm still like stressed about the job thing, but I really am trying my best not to like think about it and just let those things go and just like remain positive and just be like, hey, you know, I put my bait out there. And there was like not a voice in my head, it was my voice, but as I was like stirring myself awake, I was just like, but what if the universe gives you like a job, or shows you or offers you a job that's like even more high paying? Would you take it, even though you're applying for this one and it seems like a really great fit? And I woke up and I was just like, I don't know. And a part of me was like, no, like if they already offered me like the first thing and it seems like a really, really good fit, and there's nothing wrong with it at all, then, you know, why not take those chances? And then later on that day, I get an email, and this is like a second email that I got. The first email I didn't really pay attention to because I was like, this was a little suspicious. But then the second email, I was like, oh, okay, this looks legit. And also they're really being proactive, like, hey girl, we heard that you wanted to talk to us and we want to talk to you. So I was like, okay. So looking at the job description, it wasn't like, oh, it's this much an hour. It was like, it's this much per year. So looking at that, I was like, that looks more promising. And I don't know if it's promising, but that seems more like, you caught my attention. And I know it's not about the money, but I am also a person trying to come to terms with like, but you need money sometimes. And I'm not a materialistic person, but I'd rather have something than nothing at all. And it's nice not to have anything, and I don't really care for many things, but just to have that mindset and security in the back of my mind will put me at ease. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I feel so out of place right now, and it feels awkward recording in the city, but also like F it. I feel like after doing that interview, it was kind of like, what are you even interested in? Sure, you can do the work, but where is the passion? Can you guys even hear me? What I said was, sure, you can do the work, but where is the passion? Where is the strive for more? You know? And I just made it up to this point where I'm like, I am a helper. That's what I do. That's what I do best. I live and breathe helping. So, yeah, I have many passions, but they're not quite to the point yet of like, oh yeah, I want to make this my whole livelihood and career. Like, no, I help, I assist, I am the pet waiting for you at home to ease all of your worries. That's who I am. And I feel like with this interview, it was kind of like, we want to get to know you as a person. And I'm just like, I want to get to know myself as a person too. And right now, I don't know if it's even, I don't know what it is. But if you give me a helping hand, if you give me a start, oh look, another palm reading place. But they're Indian. Should I? No, I shouldn't. But I want to. I don't know what to do. What should I do? There was one palm reading. There was one palm reading at one place and another palm reading just now. Should I turn back around and do that? Should I do it? Because I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling lost in the sauce. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I should. Let me go look on Google and see what the reviews are before I make my final decision. Oh crap, I am all the way where I didn't need to be. But maybe it was fate that brought us here. So period. Okay, I think that means I should go do it, even though I have no cash on me. Hopefully they accept Venmo or credit card. Okay, y'all. I went into the psychic reading place that I saw. I paid money. And she was like, you know, half right and half not right. But, you know, the universe is always throwing curveballs at me because she said, not too fast, not too soon. So I'm kind of like, okay, universe, fine, whatever. Oh, that's a new structure. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, I need to meditate. I need to focus on what I really want to do, and that's just to be myself. But it's like, I don't know, I have to be positive. Is this toxic positivity if I'm like forcing myself? I don't think it is. I think it's like reverse psychology myself, and just keep saying the nice things until I believe it. So that's what we're gonna do. Keep saying the nice things until we believe it. God, I'm so tired. She was like, you need to meditate. And I was like, yeah. Honestly, I've been needing to meditate for a long time. So I need to clear my thoughts. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. And I have a bright chakra, is what she said. And period. So, yeah, they were like, there's a lot of money coming in, but we don't know where it's coming from. I was like, great, just great. But I need to really focus and really like hone in on just being like, this is who I am. this is what I want to do. This is who I'm gonna be. So I gotta get into that. Oh my god, I almost died. Okay, I think that is all. You guys, what next adventure will come? I don't know. Wish me luck, because I am so confused, but also like so like I don't know. The direction is going all over the place, but the arrow is strong. LOL, I say that and I look up and there's a big arrow. Universe, girl, she's really like doing stuff right now. It's kind of scaring me, but also like she's like giving me like newsflash. Hello. You know, things happen for a reason. I need to experience this so that way, you know, things can get clear and I can move right along. So that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. But it's just so like, you know what, it's me, it's my fault, because I build myself up. I do this to myself. I'm confusing myself and I'm confusing my spirit guides because of it. So yeah, that's my problem, and I need to fix it, and I need to change it, and I need to take charge of it. Yeah. Okay, that is all. Bye. If you guys can even hear me. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that scared me. I look really bright and orange. I look like a highlighter. Oh my god. Okay, I need to calm down. So, hello everyone. This is Editing Karen. I wanted to mention and add to the fact that the universe was really being crazy that day, because after I left that place, the psychic reading place that I saw while I was talking to you guys, after I left, I was like talking to my sisters, like leaving them voice notes and ranting, and then I stumbled upon another psychic reading place, but I don't think they were open. I also don't know if it was just a sign, like it was like a building and it said, oh, psychic reading, but it looked pretty old, and passing by that block, I didn't really see anything that was like, it's right here. I wasn't gonna go inside, but I was just like, oh my god, like 3 today. Like usually psychic readings, I feel like they're in random places, like a hole in the wall, and I just saw 3 back to back, and yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'm listening, I'm trusting. And then the whole arrow sign thing was like, another, like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that happened. I didn't write this down as a mention, but my brain is like, and don't forget this. So as I was walking to get to the bus stop home, and I was talking and still ranting and leaving voice notes for my sisters to listen to, and I was gonna walk to the first bus stop, but I was on the block where the second bus stop would make it stop. So by the time I reached that corner, I saw that there were some people waiting on that stop already. So I was like, okay. And then I saw that the person waiting there was like, it looked like they were getting ready to get on the bus. And then I'm crossing the street and I'm looking down and I see, oh, the bus is coming. So I was like, oh my god, perfect. But then in the middle of the bus ride, someone was being rude, not the bus driver, but someone driving their car was like trying to cut into the bus, or like cut past the bus, but it was like a tight space. So the bus driver was like, "Are you serious right now?" And so the bus driver let the guy get in front of him, but then the guy, like, it was obviously like a tight move. So the bus driver was like, "You did this to yourself. Like, you wanted to like try to squeeze yourself in here. So go ahead, try it." So obviously the car got like grazed and scratched on. And the bus driver's like, "You know, that's what you get." But then later on, he like, I don't know if he got a call or what, but he ended up pulling his car to the side, and then he had to call his supervisor because there was a report of a car accident, even though it wasn't really much of an accident. It was just like, is it a misdemeanor? I don't know. But yeah, that happened. So we were sitting there and I was just like, and then the bus driver was like, "There's another bus coming, so you can get off and hop on the next one." So yeah. So yep. My brain is also like in another connection, but I don't think that's really that important. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm taking that bus as like, oh, you got on that bus on time, but like, something happened and, you know, people rushing, and then you get on the next bus and that's like a smooth sailing ride. So interesting, almost in relation to these two jobs where it's like, ooh, but then it's like, actually you should have just like, you know, well, there was nothing I could do with the bus, but for the job one, it was kind of like, you really can't put your eggs all in one basket, and I always do that. And that's why the universe can't tell me everything, because I will put all of my eggs in one basket. So I really have to know nothing, which sucks. And that's also what, you know, the psychic lady said. She was like, "I see all these things happening, but like it's not telling me how." And I'm like, yeah, I know. I didn't tell her like that. I was just like, that makes sense. And then she continued to read on. So yeah. The next thing that I wanted to say was that, oh yeah, the psychic lady, she also said like, well, she was like, after the end, she was like, "You have any questions?" And I was like, yeah, can you ask my spirit guides like, what should I do next? Because right now, in this moment, I'm lost. And she was like, "First of all, you need to meditate." And I was just like, but I was also like, okay, because I haven't meditated in a long time. And I've been told, I've watched videos, and they were like, in the advice from the videos, it was like, you need to meditate, you need to like clear your mind. And then I think even my psychiatrist, when I first started like going to therapy, he was like, you know, you need to be a little bit more, you need to have like a safe space and like calm, chill, and like meditation to like help you go to sleep and clear your mind, because you're having all of these like worries in your head, and it's definitely not helping you with sleep and, you know, mentally when you wake up. And I was just like, okay. So I haven't been doing that. I've just been trying to be mindful of like how much screen time I use on my phone, especially like getting ready for bed. And it was good at the start, but now I'm just like slowly going downhill from there. But then there's some days where I'm just like, I'm going to intentionally do this and not be on my phone. So, you know, I have those moments. So, you know, little moment for that, but I still need like a full-on meditation, because the psychic was like, you are confusing yourself because there's so much things happening in your brain, like you are going manic, and it's so overwhelming that you get so tired that you want to sleep. And I'm just like, exactly, I get so overwhelmed, and I'm doing this all to myself, where it gets to the point where I'm just like, ugh, I'm tired. And I hate it when that happens, because I'm just like, but I didn't even do anything. So yeah, she said that, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll get to meditate. I haven't meditated. Well, when I got home, I meditated outside with the backyard cats, because I was like so overwhelmed. I was like, I need to like chill and like just zone out. So that's what I did. But yeah. I keep pushing it off. I already talked about that. Oh yeah, and also when I got home, I was like, I don't even know about the other job that came up, because the first one that really felt aligned, I kind of like was more focused on the one that had like a bigger salary. So I was still contacting with that job, but like I wasn't being as proactive. Like I was like a day late. So I just felt like, oh my God, I totally dropped the ball with that. And they're probably like, ugh, this girl, she doesn't care. But, and so I haven't gotten a response back. But then after coming home, I checked my email just to see. And I did get a response back. So I was like, thank you for giving me another chance. The universe really said, eh. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. So yeah, there's that. And I thought it was just so funny after the fact, because the psychic lady was like, you need to meditate, like you need to like stop all of the noise that's all around you, and you need to like come into yourself and just, you know, go full force on just that, on your fire alone and no one else's. And I just thought it was just so funny, because the place that really aligns with like who I am today now is a place that focuses on wellness, and they have like meditation events from time to time. So I was just like, you know, I hear you loud and clear, universe. So yeah, she said, you want me to give you a sign, B? Let me whack you upside the head with a stop sign. Maybe you'll see them. So it was like a lot of those connections. So yeah, I had a phone interview with that place yesterday, and we shall hear news today, later, or next week. So wish me luck. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna like continue to try to take things easy and not worry too much, like I said to the universe. It's hard living in this day and age, but we will keep on pushing. So I will see you later. Bye.